Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Mortel. We are on turn number 6 of our defense against the Germans. We've knocked one tank out, but we have another one here that's going to be interesting. I've got his, I'm in a position where I can he hasn't spotted anybody yet of importance. I mean, not of importance that I can't get out of the way. I do plan on moving Mortel back out of the way. I do plan on moving Ransom back out of the way. I've got a bazooka loaded and sitting right here where I could take a good shot at him. But if he spots them first and they get machine gun orders, he could light up my machine gunner and I'd be out of bazooka team. I mean, not bazooka, my bazooka team, and I'd be out of a bazooka team. The other thing I have in place is the M4, and he hasn't spotted him yet. Things could go horribly wrong. Things could go horribly right here. Um, with a 7TQ, I think I can get the first shot with one. Well, you know what? Let's just, before we do anything, let's see what our initiative is going to be. That's going to tell us everything. If we got horrible initiative, I err on the side of caution. If we got good initiative, then I let everything ride on initiative and hope, because you're not going to get too many chances like this where you absolutely have two chances to get to that tank before he gets to you. Abel is 82. Baker and Charlie are both 26 and 16. Charlie's 16. Yeah, that's good initiative for them. All right, so that tells me I probably am going to leave my bazooka and hope I get first crack at him. Once I commit to it, I'm there for the whole turn and they could just light me up. And here's the other problem. My tank just drew an 84. That means they probably get priority, but man, I'm in position to do that tank right. Range is 7 or 8, maybe 9. 7, 8, 9, 10 for a tank. I'm going to mull this out a little bit. Just bear with me because this is a huge. I got time that they don't have in real life, so I'm going to. But they know their tank better than I do, and they know the circumstances better than I do. It's going to be a +1 shot no matter what. We've got a good gunner. We've got AP loaded. Good possibility we'll be taking a tank from the side or the rear. This guy's going to be taking off from the front. I could sneak him. Try and get him out of there so the machine gun's not an option. Then we've just got to worry about him being the problem. I don't want to give up that position. I really don't want to give up that position. And honestly, we kind of know where he's at because of the scrambling and stuff going on, but we really don't know he's there. And I am in good position here to take this flank out. Man, if he goes down this way, we can get first crack at him, and he may or may not see us. He is not spotted. I'm going to leave him there. Fuck it. I'm going to leave him there. I think this is our opportunity to get the armor out of the way. I got two possible shots at him this turn if he moves. And he's not going to shoot it either if he doesn't move. So we're just going to go ahead and this guy has not been seen yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put. You know what? There's no sense really risking him either. And I'm no sneaks are going to be too slow. I'm going to evade him back a couple hexes, just get trees on him. Yeah, I blew that one. I do that a lot. I don't know what happens there. No, I think I know what happens. Is when I clone it, we got them selected, and it kind of puts him underneath weird. Martel, I'm going to have him evade back here, maybe, or maybe even just back here, just to get him out of the line of sight right now. And I'm going to do the same thing with Ransom. Saunders, Saunders can see the tank through the smoke. This is the exact same thing I ran into last time, and I was careful with my troops, and it paid off. So I'm going to do the same thing this time. I will put PAL on aimed fire orders because I want to keep somebody in place. I'm going to keep Hayes in place. I don't think anybody will be able to see him back there. I'm going to keep the 1919 in place. With all this smoke, I think he's pretty safe up there too. So I'm going to put him on aimed fire also. The other thing we got is that tank the commander is open still. Yeah, this is the decision. Oh boy. These are not their orders. These are their old orders. They don't have the greatest commander. They do got a good gunner. They don't have a great driver. So there's a possibility that if they do see me and they try to stop, that they won't stop. I am stopped. That'll help my shot. I've got to stay with Gone with this one. They have high explosives loaded in there. We're going to try and knock him out. My guys' orders are there. We're going to put, well, let me check that out. Bazooka, penetration, 7 plus 1 die 6. That could be anywhere from 8 to 13. Panzer. If we get a, yeah, no. See this here? Unless we get a turret front, normal hit, we're not going to penetrate him. We got to get a side hit with him. We got to get a side on him. All right, then I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. These guys are going to be they're going to be cautious. The tank, I'm going to hold him there. I think we can get first shot on him. I hope to God we can get first shot on him. I hope to God we're good enough. So I'm going to evade my bazooka out of the way and just going to sneak, not evade. And we're going to go ahead and take the tank, and we're going to go ahead and have him just spot and try to keep track of everybody going on around us because he's kind of looking down this way to take care of infantry. This guy I'm going to put on rapid fire in case somebody comes out. This guy I'm going to put on fire main gun. This guy I'm going to put on load AP. We know there's one more tank out there, so we're going to keep up the good work. And this guy, he's still open. I'm going to put him on direct fire to get that extra little oomph. And that's my orders, and we're going to live with them. And I hope to God I'm right. At least I don't think I'll lose my bazooka team and whatnot. We can scurry around at this point and hopefully recover. I can't go any faster than a sneak though. That's the only issue. You don't want to lose that round. All right, that brings us to the German orders. And yellow's going to start off, and there's nobody that can see my tank yet, so um, no, he can't either. So nobody can start off seeing my tanks, so they can't draw for Panzerfaust. So that's a good thing. We got cover, evade 5-6, and they're coming too. Evade 5-6. We've got to do this before the infantry screen gets up there, so then we can just concentrate on the infantry. Another cover, evading 5-6. Yeah, yellow's coming on strong. He's in cover. He's in cover. Yeah, yellow's coming on real strong. And to open, it's going to be a running gun 6. That's going to be it for yellow. Then next down is, we'll go with blue. They're on top of the reds. That's where they wound up. Blue goes first. Rapid fire, suppressed fire and cover. The blue's going to hold up. That's a bonus. This is one of those ones I don't really want to call cover because it's a minority of the tree and it's not even near the dot, so I'm going to call that open. Running gun 5-6. I ought to call it suppression so they don't run up on me, but you know what? Stick to my guns with my house rules. No sense making them up and then not sticking with them. It would suck to just use them when you when they benefit you. Guys in the open. This guy's in the open. No, he's actually in the cover. This guy's in the open. It's one of the harder maps to play because of all the trees, and then some of them are like tweeners. That's what I'm going to call them, betweeners that I can't really call cover because there's just not enough to them there. Now, if I'm wrong, just tell me I'm wrong, and I'll go by the letter of the law. But until then, this guy's in cover. He's going to get a suppressed fire. And this guy is in the cover. He's going to get a suppressed fire. So that actually works to our benefit right now, except that yellow's coming out. That's going to be it for blue. And then we got red next on the weight right there. He's in cover. Going to be aimed fire on them also. So that's going to be a bonus. The big order's going to be that freaking tank. What's he going to do? Ross is sitting there telling me to watch it, and I'm like, I know, but man, this is like opportunity knocking to take him out. I don't even want to move my I don't even want to move my bazooka. I really don't want to move my bazooka. But looking at the front armor and the penetration, and I know that anyway, just from playing war games most of my life, is that a bazooka against the front of a Panzer is not going to really cut it. All right, so we're just going to try to re-maneuver him, and hopefully we can get the Panzer taken care of with the Sherman. Good, a lot of red's going to be aimed fire. He is in the open. Opens evade 6. They're all coming down to that right flank now, so I've really got to open things up before they can draw orders for Panzerfaust. I got to get that tank out of there and then have him concentrate on. That's a cover hex right there. He's up on the hill. Ooh, he can't see the tank, but he can see across to this. Nobody spotted each other. I'll have to pay close attention to that. Make sure we don't miss that one. Not that it worries me. M1919 against probably a submachine gun or well, I don't know. They have some MG42s in the mix too, so it's quite possible that we'll have an MG42 up there and have a little gunfight, which worries me because the 42 is definitely better than the 1919. No, not that. This is yellows, no reds. Good Lord, Greg. And we're going to be sitting on the whites next, right here, cover. Bold running gun 5-6. they're going to be moving. Everybody that's in cover is going to be moving. He's in the open. He's going to be sneaking 5, 6. Everybody in white's moving to some degree. Hmm. This is a pivotal turn. This one's got me a little apprehensive, but you got to go with what you're. I was sitting there the whole time putting our orders out, and I'm second guessing myself, but it's too late. You got to put your orders out first. So for that reason, so you can't plan. Oh, the Germans are going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And, that's just too easy. It'd make the game too easy. And this is one of the things you got to deal with. Did you make the right call? Did you take the right risk? All you can do is do your best and then hope that where that came from. Hope that you made the good decisions and you get the dice rolls to accompany it. Because you can do all the decisions you want. If you don't get the good dice rolls or draws, you're in trouble. That's white. Now, Panzer 4, here we go. Here's the big one. His initiative. And remember, my tank has 84, I think it was. Very poor initiative. Yes, 84. So the German initiative is going to be 25. Damn, they're going to get the initiative. And that's going to be, they have a target. And that is this guy. So they're going to have a target, but it's an infantry target. 45 for the commander. He is target, but he's open. 45 is going to be a direct fire. Ooh, that's going to really suck. That's all right. I'm going to have him out of there. That's not a problem. But them having a target is a problem because they're more uh, prone to getting orders that are contradictory to what I want. It's not about what I want anyway. But driver 71. A head slow 5-6. Yeah, he's moving too. Head slow 5-6. The good thing is the head slow is going to make him move, and that's going to change their trajectory of the turret all the time, and it's going to make him not be able to fire as solidly as if he was moving in a straight line. So that's actually probably not bad for us. Gunner, big order right here. Oh, now hold on. So I'm going to put that back in there. Targeted, buttoned up 71. Crawl 6. Damn, I opened my freaking mouth, didn't I? Crawl 6. And guess which direction he's coming? Right down towards my tank. I still gotta get me a side shot though. On the other hand, he's getting a side shot because of the way I'm sitting. I can turn. I can turn. I don't have to be moving to turn. Yeah, good we caught that one. Gunner, big one. 67. Targeted, buttoned up. Aimed fire if if a soft target is available, else fire main gun. He's got a soft target. He does have a soft target. That's commander and the gunner. So we've got to go by the rule which says aim fire. That's going to cut us a break. He doesn't see the tank yet. He does see ransom. So he's going to aim fire. That is big. Because I was planning on machine guns lighting me up. So we're planning for that. So we might be all right on this. He does not have a hard target, so we have to do the aimed fire. If he did not spot ransom last time, it would have been a problem. because he would have had to load, fire main gun. Next up is the loader, 31. He's target with buttoned up. Load AP or HE. We're not firing the main gun though, so it's going to put him on a spot. It's going to make him a little bit more lethal. Of course, with me moving all my guys out of the way, it's not going to be so bad. And the big one is the co-driver. 67 goes to an 87, and he has a target and is buttoned up. And that's going to be a suppressive fire. Wow. That isn't that bad at all. Now I'm kind of happy with what I've got and what I've done. So now let's see how it plays out. And if I don't like the results of this, I'm going to throw it in reverse and back off into the either back off into there or go head for the woods. One of the two. I'm right in the open, but now I'm still in long grass. It helps a little bit. All right, set up this tracker. This is scary. Ah, Lord. Um, it's gonna be red, Charlie. No, red, blue, Charlie. Red, blue, Charlie, yellow. Then it's going to be Panzer B. Panzer A. Panzer A, white, Able, and then tank. Panzer A, white, Able, and tank. There's Baker out. I missed Baker. 26. Oh, yeah, Panzer A, Baker. Now I lost track of the other ones. White, Able, and Sherman. Sherman goes dead last. That's kind of sucky, but what can you do? And actually, it might not be a bad thing, because we got to wait for him to go out there and acquire targets and stuff, and hopefully I'll get first crack at him. We can discard these. This is scary because he is coming my direction. All you can do is do what you think is best and hope it works out. Aimed fire, nothing. Aimed fire, nothing. Red, by the way. Red starts out the show. They're all aimed fire. This guy's an evade 6. He's going to pop down into here. He'll have to change orders next time. Evade 6. Can't see anything. This guy can attempt to spot these guys up here. No negative modifiers. There's a range of 11, so it's going to be -1. And then we are in a foxhole. -3, and uses 0 or 1. Gunner first, 9. A gunner second, 3. Doesn't spot us, so that's a good thing. Blue next. Suppress fire, running gun 5. Suppress fire. Suppress fire. Suppress fire. That's going to be it for blue. Charlie. He can't sneak yet. He's going to evade, and he's going to put him back here, and that's going to drop these 2 targets out. So they just lost their target. He's aimed fire, staying aimed fire. He can attempt to spot this guy. -2. Suppress fire from cover. Thought I left that out. I should have left that out. We're going to be using that a lot. Suppress fire from trees. -2, -3, -4. So we need a 0 to see him because of the smoke. Nope, we do not. POW doesn't do anything. Aimed fire over here. He can't see anybody yet. These guys can both spot though. 5 minus he's in cover, right? -4, -3. So we need a 2 to see him, a 4, and the bottom guy needs a 0 to see him. A 7. We don't see him either. Got to find a way to spot him. Yellow, evading. Evading 5. Oops, that's 6. We got to evade 5. He should have been up here then. I messed that one up. Evading 5. Evading 5. Evading 5. I messed that one up on purpose, probably just to get them spread out a little bit, but can't let that ride. Evading 5. Yellow's making the big move. Running gun 6. That's it for yellow. Panzer 4A. Big turn here. Wait, who can they end up seeing? Commander goes first. He can spot 360 from there. And actually, he's already spotted, so the commander's going to put his target on him now. The driver is going to crawl 6, so that's going to be a rotate counterclockwise and go here. And then he's going to try to spot, and he can't see him. He can't see him because of the tree. I think we touched tree there. That's a close. No, there's a tree right there blocking us. No, that's in our hex. Ooh, man, we got to check that one. I think he can actually still see him. Yes, he can. So that's the driver. The driver knows he's there. The gunner can only see down this way, so he's got to do orders first. He can see the tank, which means that's going to become his. No, he cannot. He cannot. He can only see down this way, and all he sees is tree. So he's going to have to. He's got aimed fire on. It's not a. I think he can turn the turret without firing the main gun. Yeah, he's firing with his coax. So yes, he will be going rotate the turret to the left, which means he cannot fire. And then he's going to be able to place a target marker on Ransom again. Getting worrisome, guys. Getting worrisome. I know I can get him out of there. That's not a problem. The loader can spot. He can't see anybody down this way. They're blocked by that tree barely, I believe. And that's out of his LOS anyway. They can only look straight forward, so that's barely on that side of that hex, so he cannot see him if he wanted to. Co-driver, same thing. He's gone down this way. So the loader co-driver can put his target marker on him. And they still don't know the tank's there, so he's priority target. The commander can also try to spot. Oh shit, commander. I got to backtrack a little bit because I got so wrapped up in him. No, the commander got him. Commander should have been able to try to spot them though. And if he does see them, they become the primary target for him, which may change everything because if they see him, they're going to stop right there. Let me go backtrack a little bit. I should have taken care of that on the first step. Um, he's spotting from an open. And no modification for being open. And then we're going to get a minus. We're sneaking in a foxhole or trees. It's -2. -3. So he is a 4, 5, goes down to a 2. So a 2 sees, go for the gunner first. A 6 doesn't see him. A gunner second does see him. Oh, he doesn't see the gunner, but he spots the other guy. That's going to, I guess, going to transfer his over, and then he should have given. No, that's why he didn't see him. The tree's blocking that. See this? I'm screwing myself up right now. Definitely screwing myself up. That he would never have been able to see them because we were sitting here and the tree was blocking them. I knew I did that for a reason. All right, never mind. We're on track. I'm just overthinking things. All right, so that's going to be it for the tank. Baker evading, and we're definitely wanting to evade. And that's going to take him behind trees, I think. That's close. Now, that's got a little bit of tree right there. I'm sure of it. Oh boy, that's so damn close. We got to go all the way in. Right there, tree. Right there is tree. Barely gets it, but we got tree. Down here, he's part of the fire team. He can actually attempt the spot. Oh, I already tied the spot with him on Charlie's turn. Never mind. White. Running gun 5. They're going up to here. Running gun 5. Running gun 5. A lot of white to move. Sneaking, not doing anything. Running gun in 5. Sneaking, not doing anything. Running gun in 5. Sneak, sneak. Able. He's on an evade. Didn't need to, but we played on the side of caution, so he's going to evade right. Actually, I'm going to evade him right to there. He's evading. I'm going to evade him back to here. Probably put him back in this tree right here. And that's it for Able. The M4A3. Commander doesn't see anything. Driver can only see down this axis right here. So he can't see him. He could see any of these guys, but nobody's showing their faces yet, so I don't think we can see him. No, I'm pretty sure tree's blocking that. Yeah, tree's blocking that right there. So driver can't do anything, and he's on spot. Gunner can't do anything. He's firing along this axis, and I think we already ascertained that we cannot see him. Yeah, we cannot see him, and we cannot see the tank yet because it has not poked out from behind the trees. Yeah, it's not packed up. And so the gunner can't do anything, loader can't do anything, co-driver can't do anything, so they're done. That's the end of Impulse 1. We managed to avoid contact so far. Um, that's where not having the good, oh shit, yeah, we want that. That's where not having the good initiative is going to help us, because if he were to not move until after we moved, then he would be clear in the open and be able to do something. We wouldn't be able to react to it. We'd have to wait till the beginning of the next turn. And I think we're going to buy time on that because he's now pointed straight forward, headed this direction. What makes me wish I would have kept my uh, LAT in position because they could have gotten a side shot right there. But that's the price you pay for just not knowing what the Germans are going to do. Red, let's get them underway here. Aimed fire. A lot of second guessing you can do, but I fretted over that for a while. I decided to err on the side of caution. This guy is a evade 6, and he's hit impassable terrain, and I used the vehicle chart on that, so he's going to be a 5-6 now. Go to a 5-6, which will put him right. Young actually, he still can't do anything. He can do something next turn now. Evade 6 right to there. Still can't see anybody. We're going to see people soon, though. No, he's actually out past our flank. I do have the commander out, so the commander can direct, but I don't want to turn the turret. I like the turret covering up here. We do have this guy, though. We got him covering it, so that's not too worrisome. Blue. Running gun 6 this time. This guy's on a suppress fire. Suppress fire. Running gun 5-6. He's gone down here. Suppress fire, suppress fire, suppress fire. Running gun 5-6. That's it for blue. Charlie. Get them the hell out of there. I really don't want to do this, but we're going to move them to right there. He is going to move back into the foxhole. And I'm going to continue to move him. That means these guys can no longer see. They no longer have a target. This guy's aimed fire, still hasn't seen him. 4 minus 2 minus 2 is, he needs a 0 to see him. No, he does not. Over here, aimed fire. This guy can't see anybody. These guys can attempt to spot him. Oh shit, he should have tried to spot them. I forgot about that one. That would be a 0 and a 0. Top guy 0, bottom guy 0. He does see the A gunner, so he would be able to open up with his. No, he would not be able to open up with his aimed fire because he does that after the fact. I will let my A gunner open up here. Try first. He needs a 0 to spot him. That way I might still be able to fire. Nope. And we need a 5-2 to see him. 0. He does spot him. But we can't do anything about it. And it's a dummy anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I should have peeked anyway on him. So we are unspotted. Should have peeked. I forget little things sometimes till later. Well, that's it for Charlie. Yellow. Evade. Evading 6 this time. He's following the tank, so you have the infantry screen starting to come. Evading 6. And I've got my guys moving all over the place to avoid the tank, and this is not what I wanted to happen. So we got to do something about that freaking tank, and we're going to find out now. He does not see anybody. The commander is still directing fire, and he is not. You can see that air. He is not able to see anybody there. And he's still not able to see him. And that is blocked by that tree. I am sure of that. Yes, we're hitting that tree. So he can't see anybody right now. They are targetless. Oops. So the commander's done. The driver is going to crawl 6. Boom. He can see up here, can't see anybody. The gunner is aimed fire. He's up here, he can't see anybody. The commander is not able to spot anybody. Oh, the commander would have been able to spot the tank. No, he would not have been able to. He could not see him. Yeah, keep going down to this. The gunner, with the hatch closed, can see along this hex right here. So there's nothing he can do right now. He can't see this tank. It's out of his peripheral vision, so he can't do anything. Then that means the loader can't do anything and the co-driver can't. So we have caught them broadsided. The commander will make a note of that next time, but this is where it's good for us. We get first crack at them. Scary. Uh, I'm just going to evade him to there, duck him back. I'm not going to get him too far out of the way. I'm hoping to take that tank out. White, actually, let me do him in order. Three. Oh, no, he's already spotted as a dummy, so we don't need to. White. Let's see here. Going back to six this time. There's six, six, six. Sneaking five. Running gun in six. Sneaking five. Running gun in six. Running gun in six. Sneaking five. Sneaking five. That's it for white. Able. Actually, I'm going to just pop him right here. He's got trees between him and the tank, so that's going to block him, and I'm going to duck him back. These guys see the tank. They're just trying to avoid him. I'm going to move him back one more hex and duck him back. We'll see what happens with the tank. And then comes to the M4A3. Commander. He now sees the tank at the broadside. Commander can, so we're going to put our target marker down on there. I don't think the gunner can take a shot without his target marker, though. Commander has a target marker on there. Turret will turn towards Commander's target marker if it's out of turret front arc. Note that the turret may be turned to every impulse regardless of the OR1 in the gunner's orders. The act of turning replaces the action for the impulse. Just verifying that they need. The gunner must have a vehicle in the LOS with the gunner's target marker on it, and the main gun must be loaded. So, yes, we're going to be able to see him, but we're not going to be able to do shit with it this turn. That's all right. That's all right. We got this, though. We can pivot. We do get a free pivot. So, we're going to have the driver do that, and he can spot, and there's nobody for him to spot yet. Then it's going to be the gunner's turn. He's going to rotate his turret towards the commander's target, and then he will see the tank and put his gunner target on it. And then Cross can put his gunner's target, co-driver's target on it. And that's all we're going to be able to do with the M4, this impulse. Good news is they're not pointed towards us. Bad news is the commander's going to spot us. They're going to be able to pivot, and the gunner's going to be facing us. So yeah, we're. But he doesn't have his gunner's target on it either. So it's going to come down to us being able to fire in the third impulse or not. All right, here we go. Third impulse. Red. And see if I'd have left my frickin' um, bazooka there. Actually, I still have sneak on, so yeah, technically I can move him right back over there, and I might just do that just to take that chance. Problem is we've got infantry coming now. Red. A lot of woulda, shoulda, couldas. Evading 5, he can move this turn up to there. And evading 6, he's gone down to there. He sees the tank. For 5, he is going to duck back. He can attempt to spot him. -1, -2, -3. Does not. And a tree is blocking him from seeing him, I think. Nope. Can attempt to see them. -3. 0 or 1. A 7 and a 2. Does not see them either. He's just focused on the tank. Blue. Running, gunning. A 5. Back up this way. And that's it for blue. Charlie. Aimed fire. He can attempt to spot this guy. That's going to be a -3 also. He's ducked back in trees now. Catch him before he goes to hide. Duck back in trees is a -2, -3 for the range. We need a 0. Does not see him. Getting out of order, yes, I know that. Sneakers cannot do anything. Evading. Gonna put him back here right now. Aim fire. He can attempt to spot this guy again. -2. He needs a 0. 7 does not. Aim fire. They can't do anything. He just tried to spot him and couldn't. And these guys, 5, -3, 2. It does not. And the bottom guy is 0. Does not. Yellow. Evading 5. Evading 5. Evading 5. Evading 5. Here comes the infantry screen that I did not want up there until we took care of that tank. But it's not about what you want, it's about what you get. And that's where we're at. We're going to have to overcome it. Their tank. This is why you got to do things in order. Because you saw it already kept me from taking a shot. Now it's going to keep them from taking a shot. Commander. He can direct fire and spot, and he is open. He sees the tank down here, so he will be able to. He can't see anybody else, but he sees the tank, so his action is going to be to place his target marker. Then the action goes to the driver, who is across 6, but he can also tell the driver to stop. I see a target. 3, 4, 5, because of the commander. 2, he will stop. He can, however, turn, and he will do so. And that's the driver. He sees the tank. Can't see anything else but that tank. Gunner. Gunner now sees the tank. He's on a named fire at the machine gun, but he doesn't have a target marker. So he's going to have to place the target marker right now. And I have my guy open too, so this is something to remember. They're going to be firing next turn, and my guy's wide open, and I probably screwed the pooch on that one too, but that's all right. Well, hopefully they don't get a chance to deal with that. The next guy is the loader. He can spot. That's all he can do. And MG suppress. He does not have a target on. He got to put the target marker first, and he does so now. But it's too late. You do that after your action, so they do not get to do anything. You know, we got all the targets on all the guys, and it's just that standoff that I didn't want to happen that is happening. And it's going to come down to dice rolls and the well, it's not that desperate. I just wish I would have left him there. It's not that desperate. They got the machine gun fire because they did not know there was a tank there. That could have gone differently. Baker. He's hiding. Um, White. Running on 5 this time. Up here, up here. White's putting a big move on. All we got to do is get that tank out of there. Then I can put my machine guns in place, and these guys aren't that scary anymore once I got a whole bunch of machine guns in place. They're sneak. Need a running gun. And that's going to be the end of White. Abel. Duck back goes to a hide. Duck back goes to a hide. Here we go. The duel. M4A3. This is round. So at best we can fire once and get reloaded. So next impulse we're definitely doing some kind of maneuver. I might even throw some smoke or something out. Commander, direct and fire. He's already got his target out. We're in place. He can also look around. He can see this guy down there. That's a -2. We're a 6. That's a 4. 5. We don't see him. The driver's spotting. He can only look up along this axis, so he sees nobody. The gunner is next. He can fire on a 5 or a 6. A 6, barely, because of the commanders. So let's go back to firing here. We need a D10 to fire, which is what we're going to do. A 9, we did not get it this time. Damn it. That's going to be a miss. Roll for a 1 die, 6 for scatter. Yeah, but that's an AP round, so all that's going to do is go into the dirt. So it's HE we got to worry about scatter on. That sucked. So yeah, we did absolutely shit, and that's paybacks for our thing. He can't load. He can fire MG Rapid, and he does have a target up there. We do have the commander in the open on that. I am certain of it. Both guys are hanging out of their hatch. Yes. So let me see the train chart for that. Um, Open hatch or cupola, and he is directing fire, which I think direct fire right there. -2. At a range of 3, 6, 7. It's going to be a +1, so we got a -1. -3. Oh boy, he sucks still. 3 -3. +1 is +1. And we're just going to lose 1 for the guy being in the cupola. So we need 4 shots for 0 to take out the commander. 5, 5, 9, and a 3, and that's going to be a low ammo. We are not doing good at all. And it makes me wish even more that I'd left my bazooka in place. And it's one of those things where I'm going to have to go ahead and move him back up into that and I don't want to do it, but I have to. He's got to go back up into there, because if I lose that tank, he's my only hope, and this is the shot. That's it for the M4A3. We are done. Impulse number 4. Fortunately, they were on aimed fire with the machine gun, but I got a guy hanging out of the turret too. Red. Aimed fire. Lots of aimed fire going on. I should have buttoned him up. I usually do, and I did not. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, did not. Duck back goes to a hide. He can attempt to spot again. Zero, I think it is. -3, yeah, zero. No, one. One. He does see holes, so we got to see is he a legit guy or not. Peak. Dummy. No, he is not, so we can get rid of that. All right, so we're not spotted down there. Blue. Running gun in 6, and here comes the infantry screen. Yeah, for all my good rolling a couple turns ago, I am rolling horrible now. Uh, and I'm on this side of the hill, so I can no longer back out of the way. My best bet is to, oh man, I don't even want to crawl up there and try and get away from him because, well, I do have the smoke. If I can beat him on initiative, I can get behind the smoke and make their shot worse. Maybe even get behind these rocks. So yeah, next turn we're moving and buttoning up if we have a next turn. Charlie. I'm going to sneak my guys right back into their freaking foxhole. And we're going to try to spot this guy. It's a -2, -4. We need a 3. A 3, we got it. It would be nice if he was a dummy. And it's not, but it's a recruit, so they're not too scary. Um, God, I'm a nervous wreck right now. I should have ducked him back, and I didn't. He'll go into the foxhole. He gets to try to spot him at a 0 again. Does not. Nobody for these guys to spot. And I don't think he can see them. He couldn't see me. Yeah, I could. I have been trying to spot them, and I should have. He should have been able to try to spot me. That's a 0 and a 1. Would not have. I can try to spot him. It's not going to make a difference now. 0 for the A gunner and a 2 for the gunner. Nope. Yellow. Evading 6. Evading 6. Evading 6. Evading 6. And he does not have a known target, so he will evade 6. And now he can attempt to spot them. That's a 4 or 5 -2. Sneaking in a foxhole -3. So he needs a 2. Doesn't see the gunner. Doesn't see the loader. At it for yellow. I did move everybody. Yes, Panzer 4A. Here's a big one because they're going to be able to try to light him up with the machine gun now. Commander's directing fire. The driver, you can only see him. The gunner is aimed fire, and he has his target out there now, so that's going to be a -2. At a range of 7 is a 0. -2 to 6, 7, and 8. We got a 6. -3 for no loader is a 3. So 3 shots for 3. 4, 3, and an 8. Close call morale check. It's about time we got one. And he's a 6. And it gets a 3. So he passes. And that's all the more reason to button up next time. Now we go to the loader who is spotting, can't do anything. And the co-driver who is suppressed. He only gets, he does not get for cover in orders. So it's just going to be straight up 5, 6, 7, -3 for no loader, goes down to a 4, 3 shots for 4, 1 possible, 2 possible, and he's got to roll morale check. First one, we're looking at 6, fails. That's going to be a duck back. And the second one passes. No, he goes down one. Fails this. So that's going to be a duck back. And we go down one morale. And then he's going to fail the second one because he went down on that one. So that's going to take him down to shaken. And the gunner, or not the gunner, the co-driver on the M4 is going to go up to aggressive. That could have been a lot worse, but now we've got our commander in dire straits. So yeah, we're definitely doing some maneuvering here. This is going to be interesting. Baker ducked back, hiding. White. And the infantry screen moves ever closer. And these guys are sneaking 6, so they'll go right to here. Sneaking 6 to there. Oh, I forgot to move him. He should have been there. Sneaking 6 to there, running gun 6 to there, and sneaking 6 to there. And I forgot. The M4A3. M4A3. Commander goes to a hide. That order's gone. Driver can only spot. He does see him. The gunner can't do anything because his gun's empty. The loader, it's Impulse 4, can load it, so we're going to have a AP loaded up and ready to go regardless. And then we have a co-driver. And I always play the vehicle, he's not in the hex, so he's behind it, and if the vehicle's in the way, it's blocking. So I'm going to say he's behind the tank, and he cannot be seen or shot at. So we're not going to be able to fire at him with an MG either, though we can fire at the commander in the hatch again. So we're going to have a -3. We don't get that direct this time. And you know what? The commander failed a morale check too. I thought there was a morale check if their commander gets. It just says if another crew member dies, not if he gets pissed off, scared, goes inside. So it doesn't say anything about that. So we're all right with that. So that's all he's going to be able to do. And that's it for my M4, and that's it for Impulse 4. And we are going to go ahead and send all these guys to the holding box and go to turn number 7. Not a good turn. Not a good turn. Not a good turn at all. And if I would have kept my I quit doing that. If I would have kept him in place, that might not have been an issue because we would have had that rear shot that we wanted. I have to try and do it this time. Um, Nothing on the board we need to worry about other than we're starting to remove smoke again. All right, and that's it. It could be another interesting turn coming up. All right, that's it. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martel. I'd say the Germans got the better of that one. They were still alive. Let's see if we can keep it that way. Got another interesting dilemma here is I have him sitting there and now he's there. And what orders is he going to get? Tank's going to be preoccupied with the other tank, so that's not a problem. But if they get a named fire order, well, I'm going to worry about that at another time. This scenario is kicking my ass. All right, we'll see if we can get ourselves out of it. Thanks for joining me. Wow, hour and some minute long. That's Combat 2 by Compass Games. We'll see you for the next turn. Bye now.